Hello everybody. It's a Wednesday. Whatever day you're watching this, I am so glad you guys are here. This video is going to go up at least a week and a half after I film it, so it's a little delayed. I'm going to do a giveaway at 250 subscribers. So hopefully before Christmas, we'll have, you know, some extra friends in our little community of ladies of a certain age who are not trying too hard, trying not to embarrass your family, all those kinds of things. I did a video not too long ago about some fall flavored Colourpop palettes, and one of them that came up, a request that came up, was to film some looks with the whatever palette. So Christy, I heard you. It's just taking me a little bit longer to get it done. There's been so many new releases and I'm behind on new releases. I don't always want to do new releases though, you know? I mean, I've got proverbial boatload of palettes and I kind of want to go back and revisit some of the ones that I've, you know, been ignoring with all of these new releases. I want to remind you guys, I'm not sponsored, affiliated, endorsed. I get nothing in PR. I buy all these with my own money. I do it so that you don't have to, because if we're not makeup artists, if we're just ladies of a certain age, we want to know, can we get multiple looks out of the same palette? And is that going to be a good value for our money? So that's what we like to do here. If you're at all interested in that, please stick around. This is a good fall palette. So I'll be right back. We definitely have this kind of pumpkin spicy sort of vibe going on. So if you are all about the fall feels with the oranges and things like that, this is a great palette for that. I gotta warn you though, this orange in here, which is called Maybe Later, it is super pigmented. And you know, you expect that. I've played with some real kind of crappy makeup lately and I guess I wasn't really prepared for it, but man, that is super pigmented and it took a little bit of effort to get it to sheer out enough for where I wanted it to. But this copper color down here in the corner called Ditching You, I love that color. There are a couple other shimmers in here that I'm super excited to try. Got kind of like more of a goldy bronze, and this is more of like a brownie bronze. This is more kind of like a gold, more of like a raspberry colored. Man, I am excited to try these. We're trying 3 different looks and we're trying to make it not go so slow. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna come back with a second look. Just want to interrupt you guys really fast before I go on to the next shade. If you bought this however long ago and you haven't used it, pull it back out. Do that. Do it. Pull it back out. If you guys just do a super simple color for work, this is a great color. This shade right here, you could do that all over your lid with just maybe even just a tiny bit of something right above the lash line, mascara and glasses work, all that kind of stuff. I really like that shade. This color right here is so beautiful for smoking out an eye look. It's like the richest, yummiest, just delicious dark shade. I absolutely love it. Mrs. Brightside. It's got to be a reference to something and I'm just missing it. So leave me a comment down below, tell me what it is I'm missing the reference of. And then the last one, this shade TTYN, is so pretty. I love this look for fall, and it is way more darker than I would normally just wear for fun. but I could see wearing this for a date night. Absolutely. I think this is a really, really pretty color, especially if you keep things, the rest of it kind of neutral and subdued. This with like something like camel colored, I think would actually be really pretty. I really like the way this turned out. This is a fun palette. There's some good colors in here. Again, don't go rush out and buy this. But if you have it and you forgot about it, or you have it and you weren't really sure what to do with it, dust it back off because, man, this is a really, really pretty, wearable, easy to use palette. I've got a couple other shades in here that I need to try to incorporate into something. So I'm gonna take this off. I'll be right back. Oh, now I have makeup on my clothes. I thought my first look was all pumpkin spicy and fall flavored, but then I did this and I used every color in this palette at least some point except for this glitter. And I don't know if that's a super shock or what, but it's chunky and it's beautiful. I don't think you should put that on your eyes. I'll put a little bit more of this brighter shade here. I think it's almost a topper. Actually, maybe we should use that as a topper. Let's use it as a topper. Does that make it less orangey? It's kind of pretty. That shade called Tardy. Okay, that was what I needed. That topper called Tardy right here is so much more than just an inner corner highlight. That is really, really, really pretty. So, okay, here's the thing. Here's my thought on this. If you don't do all of these rich, dark, sunset vibe kind of eye looks, that's okay. This shade right here, Tardy, in one of these transition shades is all you need for a really, really pretty look. And then you can use one of these darker, bolder shades if you wanted to as your eyeliner. I love this palette. I don't know why I haven't been using it. My hair's all crazy. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why I haven't been using it. I knew it was a good fall palette, but I just haven't been reaching for it. And when Christy Loves Makeup mentioned that she had it, but hadn't really been inspired by it, I'm like, I've got to reach for that. And I got to tell you, if you guys have this palette, please use it because it's really, really pretty fall flavored palette. But oh, I was going to tell you, sidebar, if you're still with me this far, I remember somebody once saying that if you ever respond whatever, it's like a little, I think the exact quote was, there's a little FU in every whatever. There you go. There's my little saucy little tidbit, because we're ladies of a certain age and we can say things like that. Keeping it real here, you guys. Nothing to do but give you my honest opinion. Consistent Colourpop quality, zero issues with the one I have. You have to let me know what you think. Do you have this palette? Is this one of your like go-to fall palettes? I mean, the friend, it's all rosy and whatever-y, but the colors themselves, that's fall. It doesn't have like a true gold. I didn't feel like I needed it. Doesn't have a green. I have other palettes to use for my greens. I like the way the eyeshadows perform. I like the way the looks turn out. I'm not really going anywhere, so it's not like I need to worry about, you know, specific work makeup. Is this a little bit much for a Zoom call? Probably. For a day when you're playing with makeup or got some errands to do or whatever, I don't think you'd be embarrassing to your family if you left the house like this. I wouldn't. I'm at that age. I'm at that age where all I would say is, whatever. All right, you guys, I've got some new stuff coming up here. You know what? I've got some stuff that I want to play with that I haven't filmed yet. I've actually got a queue of palettes, and sometimes things come up and sometimes I get requests for stuff and I always try to fit those in before the other stuff. So I've got some stuff that you guys have already seen by everybody else, but you haven't seen it by a lady of a certain age who doesn't really know what she's doing, but she likes playing. Oh yeah, stay tuned so you can see some date night holiday looks like we're celebrating, but you know, maybe. I have some, I'm gonna call Nightmare Before Christmas looks. So we've got some holiday looks. We're not calling it Halloween because this will go up way past Halloween. I have a bunch of nude, neutral, normal, everyday looking Colourpop palettes. And I got the sandstone palette, you guys. I haven't even touched into this, along with a bunch of other sandstone stuff. That's just a tip of the iceberg. But I thought before you go out and buy it, maybe we would try it first. And you guys can decide if you like it. And if you don't like it, then, or if it's a challenge, then don't spend your money on it, right? Like, why would you do that? I also want to get back to ones that maybe you guys already have. And you guys have to let me know, do you want to see everyday go-to makeup? Do you want to see glasses? Do you want to see date night? Do you want to see holiday? Do you want to see fun? Do you want to see how far ladies of a certain age can kind of push it and still not embarrass their family? Leave me a comment down below. I'm so happy that you guys have stuck it out this long. Until my next video, bye for now.